Welcome, everyone, to Intensity Broadcasting for tonight's coverage of the Hoosier Open Wheel 410 Series. Tonight, these non-wing 410 sprint cars will be taking on Fairbury Speedway for 30 laps of racing action. I'm going to be your announcer for tonight's event. My name is Atlee Atman-Weiss, and I'm excited to call every second of tonight's dirt track racing action. The season is winding down here in the Hoosier Open Wheel 410 Series, and the points battles, however, they are heating up. Last week, we were at Oswego Speedway, where we saw Jay Schaff lead from flag to flag and grab his first career 410 Series win. Finishing second was Wade Fields, third was Todd Brandt, fourth was Andrew Thornton, and rounding at your top five, that was Vinny Sansone. So heading into this race, we have a very, very tight points battle. Jay Schaff is your point standings leader after last week's win. Second is Noah Bowman. He is 3 points back from the point standings lead. He's got 3 wins this season at Eldora, Lucas Oil, and Lernerville. Third in points is Vinny Sansone. He is only 14 points back from the race lead and could definitely be a threat, although I do not see him in this session. Fourth in points is Wade Fields. He's 35 points back. And then we have a tie for fifth in points, 44 points back. That's between Cody Parmley and Ryan Caldwell. Other race winners this season include Mason Hannigan. He won at Williams Grove. And Trevor Royer was the race winner at Kokomo. Now we are here at Fairbury, where as we look to the board in practice right now, Hayden Harvey is the fastest driver with a 10.94. Second is Roman Gephardt with a 10.95. Third is last week's winner, Jay Schaff. He's ran an 11.03. Fourth is Noah Bowman, 3-time winner this season. He's ran an 11.808. And then fifth is Andrew Thornton with an 11.14. For the previous races here at Fairbury, we have had a couple different winners, but we only have one former winner here in the session tonight, and that is Noah Bowman. He does have a win here at Fairbury. He's trying to get another, and definitely possible. He has done so well this season, picking up 3 wins at 3 very different tracks. He has missed a race or two for some bigger iRacing events. Last week, he did not participate at Oswego because he was participating in the iRacing Dirt National Qualifiers, which is a really big iRacing sanctioned dirt event. So glad to see Noah Bowman back here in the series tonight, and he's looking to have some big-time success here at Fairbury. See the logo in the top right of your screen? That's Indy eSports. They are a proud partner of the Hoosier Open Wheel 410 Series. And Indy Esports is the official esports team for Indy Race Parts, a race parts distributor brand for a lot and mostly selling a lot of dirt track racing stuff. So if you are a dirt racer and are in need of any race parts for your dirt track racing team, definitely hit up Indy Race Parts, and also go check out their esports team. Facebook link in the description. They participate in a lot of leagues and big events here on the iRacing platform, including they do have some drivers here in this league that drive for the Indy Race Parts esports team. That includes Wade Fields, Noah Bowman, and Richie Gaines III. All of them are racers for the Indy esports team. So check them out again, Indy Esports or Indy Race Parts Esports. Facebook page link is in the description. Well, as we wind practice down, drivers getting their setups dialed in for the last time before we start qualifying. This league is open setup, so setup building is a key factor for these drivers. Trying to make sure that everything is right exactly how they like it for when the race begins. But so far here in hot laps, it's looking like Hayden Harvey has got this place figured out. He is still top of the board with a 10.94. There's Vinny Sansone joining the session. I mentioned he wasn't in it previously, but he joins. Better late than ever, trying to get his first win of the season as he tries to chase his second series championship. So here we go, getting set for qualifying. And there's first onto the track, Noah Bowman. We see there's Roman Gephardt, driver at a New Lebanon, Ohio. I believe this is his first start of the season. Or one of his first. Looking forward to see how he does. There's Andrew Thornton on track, Ryan Covey, and it's Noah Bowman to the top of the board with an 11.65. He's about 2/10 ahead of Gephardt. There goes Ryan Caldwell to second with an 11.66. He goes 100th off of Noah Bowman. Then we see Andrew Thornton. Oh, then Noah Bowman picks it up to an 11.33. So that puts him about a 10th ahead of Ryan Caldwell. Wade Fields jumps to third with an 11.47. Again, about a 10th off of Noah Bowman. Vinny Sansone up to second with a 11.37. 400ths off of Bowman, so that knocks Ryan Caldwell down to third. Colton Snyder to fourth. See what he can do on his second lap. Looks like he has completed both of his lap times. He's just continuing to stay out there and run, getting a little bit of extra practice time. There goes Jay Schaff to the third on the board. The 3 is in P3 with an 11.37. Last week's winner, about 400 still off of Noah Bowman. Casey Simons goes to fourth. And Hayden Harvey, who was top of the board in practice, he is 10th with an 11.64, so I don't know if he's saving his bag of tricks for the heat race and the feature, but a little bit of a fall off from practice now here to qualifying. And that is all of our drivers that need to qualify, so we are getting set now for the heat race. First of two. Here's a look at the lineup for heat number 1. It's Wade Fields starting on the pole, the Indy Race Parts eSports driver sporting the number 4. In second, that is the 24 of Ryan Caldwell. Third is Rip the Lip eSports' Jay Schaff in the number 3. He is last week's winner and the point standings leader. Fourth is the 24 Indy Race Parts eSports driver of Noah Bowman, former winner here at Fairbury. And rounding at your top 5, it's B-Main Bandits' Andrew Thornton in the 31. Sixth is the 21 Granny Griffey Racing driver of Roman Gephardt. Seventh is Ryan Covey in the 9. And rounding out the field in 8th, that's the 12 of Cody Parmley. So Noah Bowman, out of all of these drivers, he was the fastest qualifier. So that means that the top 4 is inverted. He will have to start in 4th and work his way through what is a very tough crop of drivers. But again, front row, Wade Fields, Ryan Caldwell, 2 drivers that have had great starts to their seasons, looking to close out a top 5 in points. Wade is 4th in points, and Ryan Caldwell is currently tied for 5th in points with Cody Parmley, who is also in this heat. Heats will score you some points, so a lot on the line. Green flag is in the air. Heat 1 is underway. Wade Fields takes an early lead. Ryan Caldwell is 3 wide for second. There goes Noah Bowman on the high side. Jay Schaff on the bottom, but it's Noah Bowman with the momentum. He continues to rip that wall way up there, and he goes now underneath Wade Fields off of 4. What a move. Noah Bowman is rolling, and he will take the race lead. Wade Fields keeping it close, but Noah Bowman is the fastest sprint car on the track right now. He'll have to take a quick pause as we do have our first caution of the heat race. We're watching Roman Gephardt. He's got Ryan Caldwell in front of him. Barely misses hitting the wall there. Hops the cushion and gets way up there in the marbles. And looks like Caldwell and Schaff get into each other. Caldwell checks up. We see Gephardt does not, and he slides right into that 24 car, putting him into the outside wall. Looks like Caldwell also makes some contact with the outside wall. So here we are, single file, getting ready to go back green. We've got 6 laps to go in this heat race. And here we go, green flag is in the air. Noah Bowman leads us back to green. He is still the fastest sprint car on the track right now. He was the fastest qualifier and quickly got up to the front. Currently the battle is on for third. There's Ryan Caldwell rebounding from that incident and keeping it in the top 3. But Roman Gephardt trying to work his way back up to the field, running the way high side, ripping the cushion. Noah Bowman continues to be the fastest sprint car on the track right now. I don't think anybody's going to be able to catch him at this point. Roman Gephardt, 2 laps to go, trying to get to third. Continuing to use that outside. Caldwell with the nose on the bottom. Final lap. Gephardt sends it into 1 and 2. He will now have the run off of the corner. He's got the nose over Caldwell. It's going to be a really close finish side by side. Down the line, it's going to be Gephardt on the outside that will bring home third. Noah Bowman gets the heat race win, and Wade Fields will bring home a runner-up here in the first heat race. So Ryan Caldwell, Chase Schaff finishing up your top 5. And now we are on to the second heat race. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for this one. On the pole, that's the 49 of Bo Brannon. On his outside, that's Colton Snyder in the 15. Third is the 54 Kenny Hoffman Racing driver of Casey Simmons. Fourth is Vinny Sansone in the 80. And rounding out your top 5, that's the 13 Vanderpool Racing driver of Hayden Harvey. Sixth is Indy Race Parts eSports' Richie Gaines the third in the 11. Seventh is the 32 of Tom Ostendorf, and rounding out the field in 8th, that's Tyler Flynn in the 831. Looks like we will only have 7 cars in this heat race, as Tyler Flynn did not grid. So 7 cars, and it's Bo Brannon and Colton Snyder making up your front row. Colton started top 3 last week, but had a rough go at it. Finished at the tail end of the field. Trying to do better here tonight. Pace truck is in. And green flag is out. Heat number 2 is underway, and it's Bo Brannon leading the field into turns 1 and 2. But Colton Snyder trying to track him down. He's got Vinny Sansone and Casey Simmons making it 3 wide for second. Colton Snyder hanging on to the spot. But there goes Sansone on the top. And that is Simons on the bottom. What can he do? And there comes Hayden Harvey as well. Now Bo Brannon may lose the lead. We see doing a little bit of a wheelie there. That was Casey Simons. Snyder is in second. Ripping that outside, trying to track down Bo Brannon. 5 laps to go. Snyder continuing to have a good run up there. Brannon holding his own on the bottom. 4 laps to go now. Snyder with the nose off of turn number 4. Not quite able to get clear yet. Here comes Hayden Harvey going for the race lead. He slide jobs up the track. Snyder heads back down low, and he will snatch the first place spot back with 3 laps to go. Hayden Harvey hangs on to the second place spot. Snyder still leads. He's the fastest sprint car on the track right now. But Hayden Harvey keeping it close. We see a wreck. White flag is in the air. There will not be a caution. Snyder, can he hold off Harvey? There goes Hayden Harvey down to the bottom of the racetrack. Can he get him off the corner? Not able to. Colton Snyder will bring home the heat race number 2 win, with Hayden Harvey finishing close behind in second. Bo Brannon, after starting on the pole, he will wind up in third. So we're going to have another 10-minute warm-up before we begin our 30-lap feature event, just to give all of these drivers one last opportunity to get their setup dialed in before the racing action begins. A lot of these drivers are probably applying what they learned from qualifying and the heat races so that they have their ideal setup for when the green flag drops for the feature event. Quickly do want to talk about the track that we are racing at tonight. Fairbury Speedway. It's known in real life as Fairbury American Legion Speedway. That's the official name of it. This is a fast, thrilling quarter-mile dirt track. Keeps drivers on the steering wheel and the pedals at all time. You are always turning here. It's got a 6,600 seating capacity. Roaring competition. You can bet that the Fairbury American Legion Speedway is no laughing matter. It's got 11 degrees of banking in the turns, 4 degrees of banking on the straightaways. It is known as America's dirt track, and those who have been there would definitely agree with that statement. And of course, taking it on is the USAC 410 sprint cars. More power, more speed. The USAC 410 is the ultimate non-wing dirt car. If you don't drive the car right, it won't care how you drive it at all. So you drive the car like you stole it and make sure you wear a smile on your face. With a stock block pushrod V8 engine and over 800 horsepower, these cars that weigh more than 1,500 pounds shoot off like a rocket thanks to its 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration time of 2.2 seconds. Even though it has a big 30-gallon fuel tank for its fuel capacity, these 410 non-wing sprints can really put on a fantastic show for the drivers and fans that love to see action at a high-speed pace like never seen before. The many people that drive these monsters, they are hard to tame and is equally as hard to control. And week in and week out, boy, do these cars and these drivers put on a show. These are the best, some of the best dirt track racers on iRacing, and they show us every single week. Wins-wise, again, so far this season, it's been Noah Bowman. He's the only repeat winner. He's got 3 wins at Eldora, Lucas Oil, and Lernerville. But heading into this race, it's Jay Schaff that's the point standings leader. He does have 1 win this season, but all of the other races, he's been super consistent. He's consistently in the top 3. Even if it doesn't mean he's getting wins, he's still finishing 2nd, 3rd, and at the worst, 4th or 5th. One driver who would definitely like to see a win here tonight is Benny Sansone. He's had great speed all season long, but he just has not been able to finish a race out. So could Fairbury be the race here tonight? Has never won here, even though Sansone has had a long, illustrious career here in the Hoosier 410 Open Wheel Series. He has never got it done at the quarter-mile bull ring that is Fairbury Speedway. Wade Fields. He is a series champion, but he has never won a he's never won a race. He did like a Paul Menard where he didn't win a race and still won the championship. So Wade Fields looked good in his heat, finished 2nd, had a podium last week at Oswego. So could tonight be the night for Wade Fields, and then always keep your eye out for Cody Parmley and Ryan Caldwell. They make up the rest of your top 5 in points. Again, both of them have been consistently in the top 5. Even if they haven't gotten any wins, they've still been consistently in the top 5, fighting hard and having some good points nights. And with these long seasons, that's the 2 things that you have to take into account. Sometimes you gotta race for wins, and sometimes you gotta race for points. So if you see a situation where you're gonna put yourself in it, there's the potential to wreck and finish last, but there's the potential to hold your position and finish 2nd, finish 3rd. Sometimes that's what you're gonna go with if you want to do well in the point standings. And looks like session has been advanced. Hayden Harvey is top of the board once again here in the warm-up with an 11.76. He finished top 2 in his heat. Watch out for Hayden Harvey. He has not participated in a race all season. This is his first start of the season. He could get it done. He's starting top 5, good track position. Keep your eye out on driver 21. Or excuse me, driver 13. All right, so here's a look at tonight's starting lineup on the pole. Heat Race 1 winner. That is the 24 Indy Race Parts eSports driver of Noah Bowman. Second is Colton Snyder in the 15. He is Heat Race number 2 winner. Third is the 4 Indy Race Parts eSports driver of Wade Fields. Fourth is Vanderpool Racing's Hayden Harvey in the 13. And rounding out your top 5, that's the 21 Granny Griffey Racing driver of Roman Gephardt. Sixth is Bo Brandon in the 49. In 7th, that's the 24 of Ryan Caldwell. 8th is Vinny Sansone in the 80. 9th is the 3 Rip the Lip eSports driver of Jay Schaff. He's your point standings leader. In 10th, rounding up the top 10, it's the 54 Kenny Hoffman Racing driver of Casey Simons. 11th is B-Main Bandits' Andrew Thornton in the 31. 12th is the 32 of Tom Ostendorf. 13th is Cody Parmley in the 12. 14th is the Indy Race Parts eSports driver of Richie Gaines the 3rd in the 11. 15th is the 9 of Ryan Colvey. And 16th is Tyler Flynn in the 831. And I will say this, Tyler Flynn, Ryan Colvey did not grid. So we will have 14 cars in this race. A lot of them with a very good shot to win this race, but it's Noah Bowman and Colton Snyder making up your front row. Both of them were heat race winners. Noah Bowman was your fastest qualifier. Watch out, again, for that driver on outside row 2, Hayden Harvey. He was quick in both the practice and the warm-up. Didn't have the qualifying effort he wanted, though. Here we go. Green flag is out, and we are underway for the feature event here at Fairbury. There's Colton Snyder and Noah Bowman side by side off of 2. It's Snyder with the nose as we head through 3 and 4, and we are under our first caution of the race. Let's see what happened. We were watching Roman Gephardt. And there we see he's getting started. He's got Bo Brandon on his outside, Wade Fields in front of him. And taking it into 1 and 2. Looks like he checks up and Ryan Caldwell just slams into his back bumper. I don't know if Caldwell was just not expecting him to slow up that much or what happened, but that gets Gephardt sideways. And he's able to get back going. Not too bad of a wreck, but certainly caused Gephardt to lose a lot of track position. But we are back under green. There is Noah Bowman leading the field into turns 1 and 2. See, the battle for third is on. Here comes Hayden Harvey trying to go around the outside to get by Wade Fields for that third place spot. Wade Fields looking underneath Colton Snyder for second. Fields with the nose on the bottom, but Snyder fights back on the outside. It's a back and forth affair between these two, but Fields will clear him up off of 4. There's Snyder now fighting back on the outside, but Wade Fields is trying to officially take sole possession of that spot. I think he is able to there. Now Snyder, Hayden Harvey, and Bo Brandon battling it out for third, fourth, and fifth. There's Bo Brandon trying to pull a slider. Does not work out. He checks up on the bottom, and Snyder will hang on to that third place spot. Ryan Caldwell is the fastest sprint car on the track right now. He is in 6th, but that distinction after that will go to Wade Fields. He ran in 11th, and Roman Gephardt is fast as well. He is currently in 11th, trying to work his way back up through the field. But it's Colton Snyder hanging on to third right now. Hayden Harvey, Bo Brandon, Ryan Caldwell duking it out for fourth. And Brandon is trying to track back down Colton Snyder. There's Hayden Harvey there as well. Snyder Keeping it in third, Wade Fields trying to track down Noah Bowman for this race lead. Wade Fields searching for his first career Hoosier Open Wheel 410 Series win. And to be able to get by Noah Bowman, who has been lights out all season long, that would be a huge accomplishment for Wade Fields. There's Wade looking low off of 2. Bowman hangs on to the first place spot. We see Bo Brannon, Hayden Harvey now going at it for third. We see both of them got by Colton Snyder. Bo Brannon's got the momentum on the bottom. But here comes Hayden Harvey on the outside. I would say that Brannon he almost got clear, but here's Harvey fighting back on the outside. Oh, he makes contact on the right rear. Brannon sending him into the infield. Will that be a caution? No caution will fly, and heartbreak for Bo Brannon, who was up in the top 5. Just some hard racing between him and Hayden Harvey caused him to get sent to the infield, and that takes him out of tonight's race. Hayden Harvey continues to be on the move as he gets by Wade Fields. What is going on with Wade Fields? He pulls to the infield. And he just disconnects. Not sure what happened there. So now Hayden Harvey up to second, trying to track down Noah Bowman for this race lead. So that puts Colton Snyder in third. Ryan Caldwell, Vinny Sansone battling for fourth. And also Caldwell trying to get by third. Colton Snyder. Caldwell blinking a little bit. That caused a little bit of a stack up. So there's Sansone trying to go around the outside, running that cushion. It's going to be difficult to get by Caldwell. He's going to have to go down to the bottom because Caldwell's doing the same thing. I don't think he's going to give him that top very easily. So there's Sansone looking low off of 4. Approaching 10 laps to go, and Sansone slide job. Oh, contact into Caldwell. Simons, we got a car on his roof. Caution flag is out with 10 to go. So we're watching Ryan Caldwell. He's got Vinny Sansone looking underneath him as they head off of 4. And we see Sansone sends it into 1 and 2, going for the slide job. And it goes wrong. He slides up right in front of Caldwell's left rear tire. He gets lifted up. Simons is involved. And there goes Gephardt. He is the one that got lifted up on his side against the railing. Caldwell keeps it moving, but ouch for Roman Gephardt and Casey Simons. We are back under green with 10 laps to go. Noah Bowman continues to lead. It's Hayden Harvey and Colton Snyder battling for second, but Harvey is able to get clear. There goes Sansone, sends it off of 4, but Hayden Harvey will hang on to this second place spot. Now it's Vinny Sansone in the third place position, but he's got Cody Parmley underneath him. Parmley with the nose as they take it through 3 and 4, and he will be able to get clear of Vinny Sansone, at least for the time being. Sansone trying to fight back on the top. Parmley seems to have some good speed on the bottom. Sansone continuing to rip that cushion. Parmley continuing to have good speed elsewhere. It's Jay Schaff, Richie Gaines battling it out for position number 6. Schaff is ahead, protecting that top lane. Richie is going to have to look down to the low side, and he was 3 wide there with Andrew Thornton. 5 laps to go for Noah Bowman. Started on the pole, has led from flag to flag. Can Hayden Harvey reel him in? I don't think so. He's under attack for second right now. He's banking on a caution at this point. And he may not even finish second, as here comes Cody Parmley on the bottom. Harvey hanging on to it there with 3 laps to go. But here comes Cody Parmley, 2 laps to go. I think he's going to put up a big fight for this second place spot. There goes Parmley on the bottom. Will he throw a slider here? White flag is in the air. Noah Bowman, started on the pole, has led the way and continues his dominance here in the Hoosier 410 Series. He will get the win, his 4th win of the season here at Fairbury. Cody Parmley will squeak it out on the bottom. He gets the 2nd place spot. And Hayden Harvey will wind up in 3rd. Vinny Sansone 4th. Jay Schaff brings it home in 5th. But Noah Bowman, a lot to celebrate, gets his 4th win of the season. And that should very well put him back in the point standings lead over Jay Schaff. Definitely a big points performance there for Noah Bowman. So now we'll be doing some driver interviews. We'll give everyone a chance to get into the waiting room here. But what a race there for Noah Bowman. 4th time this season. He's won here at Fairbury before. Definitely showed he's very stout at this place. Looks like it's only Noah Bowman here in the waiting room. We'll pull him in. Driver from Springfield, Illinois. Let's talk to your race winner, Noah Bowman. Noah, this is Atlee in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Sir.
Awesome. Well, another win here this season, this time at the Quarter Mile Fairbury, and put on a dominant performance after starting on the pole, led from flag to flag. Nobody could touch you. I mean, just looks like you had that car dialed in, and it was just going to be hard to beat you.
Yeah, Fairbury's actually one of my closest tracks to have on iRacing, so I always enjoyed running there, and kind of felt a little off early on, but had to make some last-minute adjustments to the setup, get us a little bit better, and me and Wade felt pretty good most of the race. I'm not sure what happened. I think his VR took a crap, but yeah, glad to have some fast MBR cars once again, and got to thank Indy Race Parts, eSports, Red Driver Marketing Solutions, you for streaming it, Wade for continuing to put on a badass league, and yeah.
I know you said this is one of your closest tracks, but I know I did see you had won here previously, so it looks like it's one of your best tracks. Why do you think, you've had a lot of speed here?
It's short. I really like the short tracks because you got to get up on the wheel and sling it in there, and not really just worry about momentum. It's more so just search for the grip, get your elbows up, and just sling it. But yeah, Fairbury, Kokomo, Lucas Oil, those are my jam.
Awesome. Well, again, congrats on another win, Noah. Have a great rest of your night.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, again, one more time, congratulations to Noah Bowman on his 4th win of the season. I want to give a big thank you to league owner Wade Fields for all that he does for this league, and all of the other admins. Definitely keeps this league running smoothly. And thank you to Indy Esports for sponsoring the Hoosier Open Wheel Series. Go check out their Facebook page, Indy Race Parts Esports. Link is in the description. I want to thank you, the viewer, for tuning in to watch tonight. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to Intensity Broadcasting on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, as that would be greatly appreciated. We're trying to reach our goals of 2,500 followers on Facebook, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and 1,000 followers on Twitch. Check out our Twitter page, Intensity Broad 1. We're always interacting with our viewers on there, dropping polls, and check out our web store, intensitybroadcasting.com. There we've got merchandise, and we also offer custom printing for your event, race team, business, what have you. Would be happy to make shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and anything else you want for, again, your event, business, or race team. We are going to take a off week here in this series for Thanksgiving, and then we will be back the week after that for the second crown jewel of the Hoosier 410 series. On December 5th, it's going to be the Hoosier Fall Classic at Kokomo. You are not going to want to miss that. Money will be on the line. It's going to be a blast. So turn on your notification bell so you do not miss when we go live with that stream. And again, we will be off for the Thanksgiving holiday, so I hope everyone has a fun and safe Thanksgiving week. And we hope to see you next time with the Hoosier Open Wheel Series. So I am at Liat and on behalf of the entire Intensity Broadcasting team, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you